Sketchy. Hey, welcome back. Thanks for watching. Josh here. And something quite different today. This is Mega Man, well, this is Zero from the Mega Man X and Mega Man Zero game series. And this is just kind of a sideways way to introduce video game talk to my channel. Yeah, I play a lot of video games, but I didn't always. This is the thing. I'm trying to figure out how to broach this topic on the channel. I would really like to talk video games along with everything else that I do. But there's already kind of an established YouTube video game thing, and I don't know that I could participate in that for a couple of reasons. One, I really suck at video games, but I really enjoy them. That might end up having to just be my approach and my persona because I don't know, I'll be like the easy mode guy or something. I have a lot of recommendations and a lot of thoughts about accessibility and easy mode and how they, how it works navigating today's gaming landscape if you're looking for a fun and somewhat challenging but also achievable and easy and casual experience. But anyway, I also do not have a background in video games. I mean, I do, but I don't. I didn't have any video games as a kid. I guess I had like a PC Junior and I would play floppy disk games and I would do some I had a couple of I would code little games and things like that. But I didn't have a console until college. I've had every PlayStation, but even then, I own a PlayStation 5, and yet I'm saying I'm not much of a gamer because I guess PlayStation 2 was probably my platform. But even then, I used to stick with really safe mascot platforming games and things like that. And then with PS3 through 5. I have mainly used them to stream video and play Blu-rays and now 4K discs. I just don't have the nostalgia, and because it was just kind of, video games were just not okay when I was a kid. So I got into it as an adult and kind of safely, and then I kind of got busy and professional. So it was really 2019 where I got back into video games big time, and especially 2020 then with the pandemic. But I got a Switch in 2019. And it opened up, indie games and digital games. It also opened up the whole Nintendo catalog, which I had not played before. So, in the last 3 years, I've really gone hard in getting to know video games in a way that I didn't before. I particularly have enjoyed the Mega Man X games and the Mega Man Zero games on the Game Boy Advance. That's why I chose to draw Zero here. And by the way, it's supposed to be an art video. I think it's going okay. A little more technical because of the nature of his outfit, and the kind of robot suit or whatever this is that makes Zero Zero. But I enjoyed this drawing a lot. I'm working from a source photo, but I am changing it a lot to fit into my format and my kind of style. And I don't know that I kept the entire color. I will see. There's actually not that many colors in Zero. But anyway, back to my, I'll do more videos about video games because I do have a lot to say. I've gotten into it big time. I've caught up with a lot, but I just feel like I don't have the expertise. I'm not one of these guys who can talk about the GameCube because he owned a GameCube and has owned every console. I don't have that know-how. All I know is catching up with games, what I like, what works for me. I also have a Steam Deck now, so I've been catching up with PC games and indie games that you can't get on Switch, and that's fun. I messed this up. That's supposed to look like a Z. I realized after the fact that I just put a star in between two shapes. That's supposed to be a Z on his shoulder. I don't know. I'm going to figure out how to do this. Maybe if you're watching this, if you have an interest in video games, if a pushing 50 dad talking about his favorite video games that have a good that are still fun even with easy mode or whatever kind of crap I'm going to end up talking about. If you want to hear me talk about video games at all, let me know and encourage me to do so, and maybe I will. Otherwise, maybe we'll keep it to the art and the riffing. I don't know. It's my main hobby now. I was a Lego guy for years, and that just got out of control and filled my house with plastic stuff that I can't do anything with. And it's also exceedingly expensive. Not that video games is not an expensive hobby. It certainly is. But anyway, I kind of moved on from that just out of necessity because I just filled every possible space of my home with Lego stuff. And I pivoted into video games, and that's my hobby. So I would love to somehow incorporate that into the channel, but we're going to have to find out how that works. Also, I'm not like, so I don't know. See, this is what I want to get into. Look, I beat Hollow Knight and Cuphead. All right, I can play and enjoy and beat hard games if they're good and if I set my mind to it. But I feel like I play too many games that are mediocre and then I hit the wall and the game's not good enough for me to want to push through. That's my real beef with video games. I know that, look, there's probably some 15-year-old dude watching this because it said Megaman in the subject, and he's going to tell me to get good. Listen, youngster, listen, kiddo. All right, I'll get good when it's worth it. How about that? Anyway, I don't know. I guess I'm not. I guess this is almost over, so I guess I didn't put the full coloring in here. The final image is there. It is. Thanks for watching, Mega Man. More video games to come, maybe.